For about the past week, I've been getting sponsored videos on TikTok that have just been like people with their Cash App tags and mentioning that they want a paypig, and it's like, okay, that's not something I ever expected to be sponsored on TikTok. I'm like 99% sure that goes against community guidelines. You can't ask for money on TikTok. Obviously, I have my Cash App in my bio along with the links to all of my other things with my link tree. Because if somebody wants to donate to me, that's their prerogative and they're allowed to. And now, obviously, I would love it if somebody could just give me money for existing, but that hasn't happened in a while. A few, but not much. But I just found that really, really interesting that that's where we're at right now in terms of what's going on TikTok. And then when you go on Instagram, you get like, you go on Instagram and you get the same nonsense, or you get like people dancing in bikinis and stuff, and then like, I really like Daily Dose of Dosage's song, I'm 2 days into gooning and I'm 3 edges behind. All my friends, they call me Sigma, but I'm on my healing grind. I really enjoy that, and he posts that every day. Now, ultimately, they say if you can have people pay you $5,000 a month after taxes, you can survive on that, on content creation. So that's between donations, YouTube monetization, TikTok monetization, any sort of premium content like a Patreon or an OF or anything like that. And when you have those, if you can get $5K a month, that's about $60,000 a year. I am nowhere near that. I would absolutely love to be near that. I think it would be amazing for me to have $60,000 a year just from content creation. But at the moment, I'm nowhere near that because unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't really know. What I decided to do after having my year of like viral success back in 2021 was go to college. Because I was like, I don't think this is going to be sustainable. And for a while, I was like, I'll post here and there. I've gotten a lot better at like actually posting lately. Like as you can see, I pretty much have a singular post every day. But what's really interesting about this is that a friend of mine and I were talking about the ethics of financial domination the other day, and I'm like, it's just as ethical as a gotcha game. You know, you consent to paying for the gotcha game. You consent to having your money taken by the person. You consent to being a paypig. Now, yeah, there are some people get taken advantage of by a truck, but it's a whole thing, and that's the same thing with gotcha games. And we allow gotcha games, despite them being honestly more gambling than financial domination. I have more thoughts on this. It's absolutely astonishing to me that we're at the point where TikTok is advertising people looking for paypigs. And because of that, I'm just like, I don't know what to do now.